Whether your special snake is flying around in the wind or you're a cartoon that looks like it crawled out of a Tim Burton pitch meeting, survival games are a lot more eclectic than people give them credit for. Sure, there was a period where basically everyone wanted to be the next DayZ, but if you look a little closer on this list of the best PS4 survival games, you'll notice that each game is different to the next. The PlayStation 4 doesn't really have nearly as many survival options as its PC counterpart, which is down to PC just being far more natural home for the genre. When most survival games make their way to console, they're not exactly what you would call shining bastions of technical ingenuity, the likes of DayZ and 7 Days to Die examples of that. However, with a little bit of patience, developers are able to bring their base building and dinosaur riding up to scratch. Here then are some of the survival games you can find on PlayStation 4 that managed to successfully make the trip over from PC while allowing you to go swimming with the fishes, wear a horse mask while you kill zombies, and customise your private place. Video games are weird. As always, if you disagree with our choices, feel free to angrily spin around in circles until you throw up. At number 10, CONAN EXILES. A survival game perhaps best known for its willies than anything else it brings to the table, Exiles is some good fun adapted from the Conan universe, though it arguably doesn't do as much with the license as it should. Base building is present and is widely regarded as some of the best of its kind, as is the customary jank for most survival experiences on console. The monsters are eclectic and the world worth exploring, but Conan Exiles is overall a safe and just about solid survival experience. Funcom has supported the game fairly well over the years, and with an expansion of some kind due this year, don't shaft this game. Get it? 'Cause of all their cocks? Yeah, whatever. 9. Ark Survival Evolved. While it's true that Ark is still a tad unoptimised on PS4, there's no denying its kitchen sink appeal. Dinosaurs and sci-fi is the aim of the game here, as is punching exotic animals square in the face until they die. Base building is available, and while it's tempting to drop this out of the list altogether for its horrendous UI that looks like it was made on Microsoft Paint, the simple pleasures available in Ark cannot be denied. Those simple pleasures involve riding a kangaroo creature around. Is Ark actually the most pioneering game of all time? We're not saying that it isn't. 8. Stranded Deep. Pick somewhere that you wouldn't like to be stuck. Odds are that you probably just said a haunted house, or in an awkward conversation with your mother about what she just found under your bed. More terrifying than those, though, is the ocean. As difficult as you would expect a game about trying to forge an existence on a desert island to be, Stranded Deep sees you diving deep into the sea for goodies while trying to avoid the local predators, whether that's a shark or something much, much bigger. Technically speaking, Stranded Deep isn't the best looking survival sim on PlayStation 4, but it's certainly one of the most rewarding. 7. Death Road to Canada. The aforementioned horse mask game, Death Road to Canada, is very silly in its nature, though with a dark twist here and there. Imagine the Oregon Trail and Zombies Ate My Neighbours Had a Baby, and you're not that far off. Death Road puts you on the titular road to Canada as you look to escape a zombie apocalypse, with you picking up plenty of weird and wonderful friends along the way. Each day some new challenge is thrown at you, making each day of progress feel like a miracle. Don't let the game's cutesy pixel art put you off though, it's called Death Road for a reason. 6. Minecraft. Are you happy now? We omitted this from our overall list and oh my god, have we not heard the end of it? You know what Minecraft is, your nan knows what Minecraft is, people who've been dead for 100 years know what Minecraft is. While more of a slow burn creation game than outright survival, it's not something you should take lightly despite appearances. The building and survival phenomenon is what you make of it, so if you want to build an obscene monument or simply try to outlast the creepers and zombies that come streaming your way, it's all up to you. Not a hardcore survival experience by any means, unless you play in hardcore service that is, but there is a reason why it's been so popular for so long. 5. This War of Mine. A game that makes you feel like a bag of crap for anything you do, This War of Mine flips the script on war games and makes you the innocent bystander of said conflict instead. Just in case that wasn't enough, it even has a DLC where children depend on you. Playing as a clutch of civilians, each with their own personality, you must do whatever it takes to stay alive when normality is ripped away from you. The game constantly asks the difficult questions of you, and no matter how hard you try, war will always claim some victims who don't deserve it. Quick tip, the second someone starts bitching at you, show them the back of your hand. 4. Don't Starve. A survival game almost as old as the console itself, Don't Starve was the solitary survival experience on the PlayStation 4 for the longest time, but it's still as fun now as it was all those years ago. When you find yourself all alone on a hostile island, you have to scrape your way through the day and then hope you have enough fire to last you through the night. It's punishing thanks to its permadeath nature, but if you need some help, the co-op spin-off Don't Starve Together is just as great. 3. Subnautica. Water traversal in video games is never the friend of anyone, so it was surprising to see Subnautica do it so damn well that we couldn't help but dive in whenever we could. Exploring a water-based alien world is seriously fun, especially the deeper you go and the more ominous things become. You can even build yourself a little base under the water, painfully claiming back pieces of normality as you uncover the mysteries of this planet. That normality is absolutely shattered when you visit the depths though. There's a ton of depth to Subnautica, pun absolutely intended, and with no need to sleep or eat, it's one of the more approachable survival games on PS4. Number 2. The Long Dark. A post-apocalyptic survival game without zombies or any of the usual nonsense. Sign us up! The Long Dark is a mature experience set in the harsh climes of Vancouver, Colombia, where the biggest enemy is the environment itself. Those looking for action a minute need not apply. The Long Dark is all about appreciating the somber nature of solitude and scrimping along to simply stay alive. While the wolves and bears might be threats to fear, Mother Nature herself is the big bad in this gripping survival game. Its narrative mode is moving along fairly well in different episodes, but the endless survival mode is still a great attraction on its own. And at number 1, The Forest. While the forest falls into some familiar survival trappings, there's so much more beneath the surface, quite literally, of this ingenious, enterprising life invader. Lovely aesthetic aside, its enemies learn and adapt to your actions, so if you go full aggro, so will they. The caverns underneath the map turn the forest into a straight horror game, as well as the co-op offering a great bonding exercise for you and your friends as you build chairs out of teeth and bones. There's even a story about saving a kid called Timmy from cannibals, but we're sure he'll be fine. He's gonna be fine. And there you have it, folks. There is our top 10 list of the best PS4 survival games. As ever, we throw the question back to yourselves. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there anything we missed you would have put in? Let us know and sound off in the comments down below. But if you've enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like, subscribing to the channel, slapping that notification bell down below so you don't miss any more of our content on the YouTube channel. And just a quick thank you for all you lovely vultures who've joined us in the nest as we've just hit 6,000 subscribers. But we hope to see you in the next one. So until then, caw.